Book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God Yahweh, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. All praises to Yahweh, Shema Shah, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the seed and the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen. Because of the 144,000 preachers teaching the prophet Shalom. As you see at the top, 6 hours ago, Michigan synagogue attack was act of terrorism inspired by Hezbollah, officials say. What a coincidence. You wait until now to finally say that the so-called attack on this synagogue in Michigan, the largest synagogue in Michigan, was a terror attack inspired by Hezbollah. Hezbollah are major allies to Iran. Come on now. Yes, Iran and Hezbollah are close strategic allies, with Hezbollah serving as Iran's most powerful regional proxy and a key member of its Axis resistance, founded by Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps in 1982. Hezbollah is financially, military, and ideologically backed by Tehran, showing a commitment to Iran's supreme leader. So what are they telling you? Being that America and the Israelis are at war with Iran, now it's time to slander them. All right? You see, we told y'all this was coming. And it's here. So, real quick, check this out. Well, we're going to play the video. We're going to play like the first maybe 5-6 minutes. But check this out. I want to make this point. It says federal officials on Monday for the first time labeled the March 12th attack at a Michigan synagogue as an act of terrorism inspired by Hezbollah, the Iran-backed militant group designated by the U.S. as a foreign terrorist organization in 1997. Now, you go all the way back to the beginning of the month. It's here the end of March. It took you that long to finally say, "Oh, this was a terrorist act," and it was inspired by Hezbollah. Now that you are at war, in deep war with Iran, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Hey, them people who Esau got in their pocket, Esau is turning on y'all. All right. And also, Iran got some people over here. Don't doubt that one bit. But you don't find out, all right, this is what they're going to do. And we're going to play this video. Because you see how far they went back. And when you hear what this woman said, she's going to say, as they always say in these type of videos, these shootings, mass shootings, or the individuals, we did the research, and we found out that through their media search, what they were looking at, what they purchased, where they went, what were they searching online. Okay, and they used that against them. And this is what they're going to use against us. All right? Now, real quick, when you read Psalm 64 and 1, we're going to show you real quick.
And purchased over.
We're going to show you real quick by way of the Holy Spirit that this slander is to happen at the end. And then the missiles come. So they're going to slander us. False accusation, persecution. Right? So what you're going to hear this woman say is what they're going to do to us. All right? Listen to what she's going to say. as far as the Google search history, what you purchased, what you've been looking at, who you listen to. So, hey, those who watch the videos, subscribe, unsubscribe, like, thumbs, it don't matter. You watch the videos, they got you. All right? So, hey, like the brother Kazaki Allah said a while ago, he was in the spirit as always. In the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah as always. He had did a video. He said, hey, will you be a Hebrew Israelite when it's no longer trending? All right? All right? So, hey, real quick, when you read Psalm 64, this is what we're praying that Yahweh Shema Shah give us the strength to protect us from. Now, you go to Job, the 5th chapter, Yahweh Shema Shah said that he's going to protect us from the slander of the tongue. All right? But we still got to pray that we are built for these times because they're going to come hard. All right? They're going to make up things. Okay? They're going to bring out some truthful things. All right? They're going to make up things. Hey, they're going to bring out, as you can hear in this video concerning him, hey, he's been researching articles and reading articles that's going against American Israelis. Well, guess what? We do the same thing. We pull up these articles and we do the reports and link it up to the scriptures and say, what? Babylon is going down. The Israelis going down. So they're going to label us as treasonous, man. All right? That's what's going to allow them to put some of us to death. That's how they're going to justify and putting some of us to death. That's how they're going to justify and coming after us so hard. All right? When you get that 2nd Esdras 16, 6-8 on down, that Revelation 12, 13 on down. You see? Now, when you get Psalm 64, this is how you know we at the end. Because when we read down, it's going to say you how about Shema Shah can shoot his arrows. That's the nuclear missiles. Also, when you read Revelation 6, 9 and 10 goes into the persecution, and then on down it goes into the destruction of America. All right? We here. Psalm 64 and 1, to the chief musician, a song of David. Hear my voice, O God Yahweh, and my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whack, meaning sharpen their tongue like a sword. That's slander. This is what they're going to use their media for. As you see them lying concerning what's going on with Iran, the slander. All right? Hey, Mark Rubio is saying Iran is attacking U.S. embassies. You damn right they're attacking them. Because y'all attacking them. But they're trying to make it seem like they ain't got no business attacking U.S. embassies. You're a damn lie. They got every right to defend themselves. It's a war. Y'all went over there messing with them people because you want the oil. Trump said that. He want the oil. Now y'all in here lying, slandering them, or trying to make it seem like, oh, well, they can't do this or do that. Well, y'all sit there and bomb a school full of 165 something girls. Get out of here. Lying. So brothers, sisters in the faith, what y'all think they're going to do to us? Lying. They're going to lie. That's all they do is lie, and people going to believe it. Just like these people believe everything out of Trump's mouth and what these people saying. Head self looking like old drunk fool, lying.
The real reason Korean
People still believe them. But it's okay, because they're going to do the same thing to us, and they're going to believe everything they say against us because they don't like us anyway. They don't like righteousness. Remember, these Edomites, though they're in the situation they in, Trump bringing down America, which is prophecy, they'd rather be in that position than for us to rule, but it don't matter what the hell they want. Because Yahweh Shema Shah got the final say so. And we're going to rule anyway. Lord willing, we part of the elect. But the point being, Yahweh Shah is going to rule, and
Real
the
talk,
nation
I dare
Israel
you
as
to
a
try this,
whole is going to rule. So ain't nothing you can do. So what's happening is prophecy. Regardless on how you come at us, it's prophecy. We reading it to you. We telling you what you're going to do before you even do it. Some suckers, man. Can't stand these lying niggas. Can't wait to get my hands on them in the kingdom, man. Please, Yahweh Shema Shah, pray and part of the elect. I'm on first deals with these crackerjack motherfuckers, man. Psalm 64 and 3. Who whet their tongue like a sword, hey, which goes to show you they're going to sharpen their tongue like a weapon, man. That's slander. All right? They're going to make up lies, false accusations, man, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So you see, it's going to how destructive their words are going to be towards us. That slander is going to be serious. And they're going to use that through their media. And people look at us funny anyway, but you know they can really look at us funny now. And remember, when Biden was in office, he said, report to people, your family members and people around you who you suspect to be radicals, man. All right?
Today I'm going to show you how.
And they're going to push that again. The Trump administration is going to push that again like it's something new. It says, which goes to show you, man, hey, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party work for the same side. They work for the same bird. They're on the same team. It says, Psalm 64:4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect are the Israelites to complete the whole, the righteous. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. That's going to their slander. See, the Edomites not going to fear and what they're about to bring forth. See, there is no, they don't have a good bone, a righteous bone in their body, man. They wicked. It says, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Yahweh Shema shall see you, and we're going to read it. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. You see? So Esau is going to go deep into our research history, what we've been looking at, what we've been reporting on. You know, all of that. They're going to pull out everything, just like you can hear in this video. All right? It says, but God Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Hey, that arrow is a nuclear missile, and they're going to be destroyed. So they shall make the, well, that's it. That's it. You see? But God Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And Yahweh, hey, that's going into World War III. The missiles coming. So you see why World War III is escalating. Now they're saying UN is preparing for nuclear war. You know? So it's a lot going on. All right? It's a lot going on. Well, let's play this video. Again, they way to find time to bring out the fact that the March 12th so-called Michigan attack was a terrorist attack by a member of Hezbollah, man. Breaking. Attack on Michigan synagogue was Hezbollah-inspired act of terror, officials say. We knew this was coming. Let me put this on the charger. Let's play it.
To Detroit, Michigan, where we're getting an update from authorities there about the attack on a synagogue. Let's listen for a moment. Israel security team, its staff, teachers, and family. The FBI continues to support these victims through our online virtual victim assistance center, which can be found at www.fbi.gov/West Bloomfield Victims, plural. This website provides a host of resources still available to anyone who has been impacted by this attack. The purpose of today's press conference is to provide the investigative findings as well as a timeline into the motive of this attack against the Jewish community at Temple Israel on March 12th. From the outset, this has been a full-scale investigation with our special agents, intelligence analysts, linguists, digital forensic examiners, evidence response team members, our professional staff, and our special agent bomb techs to work around the clock in close coordination with our law enforcement partners. Despite the fire in the truck and the assailant's attempts to delete his digital footprint, we have processed hundreds of digital and forensic evidence items. We've conducted over 100
You hear that? He attempted to delete his digital footprint. That's why they want this market-to-beast system. That's why they want to bring forth this carbon footprint, so they can track everything.
Reviews of witnesses, family, and associates. We also continue to work with our foreign partners to receive any information that would shed light on the activities of the assailant or any threats currently here in Michigan. Based on the evidence gathered to date, we assess this attack to be a Hezbollah-inspired act of terrorism, purposely targeting the Jewish community and the largest Jewish temple in Michigan. The FBI defines terrorism as a violent criminal act by an individual who is inspired by or associated with a designated foreign terrorist organization. We do not make this characterization lightly without a thorough review and keen evaluation of the facts. In this case, the evidence shows the attacker was motivated and inspired by Hezbollah's militant ideology. Although the assailant's attack planning and mobilization to violence began in earnest on March 9th, which I will fully detail here shortly, a review of his online activity since January 2026 revealed a reoccurring search history of pro-Hezbollah news channels, Iranian news channels, and videos about shootouts and bullets. He regularly consumed breaking news and statements and live coverage of the current Secretary General of Hezbollah, Naim Qasem, and viewed news coverage about an Iranian fatwa for total jihad against the U.S. military. Beginning on March 9th, during the early mornings, the assailant started viewing web pages of local synagogues, and in the afternoon, he attempted to purchase a weapon from 2 different individuals, both of whom we've identified and interviewed. After those people denied his request, he then purchased an AR-style rifle at a local gun store in Dearborn Heights, along with 10 rifle magazines and approximately 300 rounds of .223 rifle ammunition.
So you guys that know you Israelites, and you be going to the range, and or you went to the range, and you like to post them videos, what do you think they're going to use against you? See, everything that we've all been doing, and the stupidness that the Israelites, those that saw the circumcision, but playing around, you see what's to be used against you, right? Well, against us. And they're going to use that. Everything that all of us, do and research against all of us. All right?
While he was at the gun store, he ordered a rifle magazine pouch as well as 40 5.3-gallon water containers from an online store. After that gun store, he then began researching locations for local fireworks vendors. Throughout the night of March 9th, the assailant began visiting numerous different web pages of Jewish cultural, educational, and religious centers all throughout the Detroit metro area, and even viewed multiple pages of upcoming events at Temple Israel. During the morning and early morning of March 10th, he continued his online searches with specific search terms and phrases such as the largest gathering of Israelis in Michigan, Orthodox synagogues, Israelis near me, what time is the Trump rally in Michigan, as well as a center affiliated with the Israeli embassy in Michigan. He later attempted to try and delete these queries, but we were able to recover them. At approximately 1 p.m. on March 10th, the assailant visited a local shooting range and practiced shooting his new weapon. He then drove to the local fireworks vendor that he researched at approximately 2 p.m. and purchased over $2,200 of fireworks. After leaving that local fireworks vendor, he continued reviewing web pages related to Temple Israel, its clergy, and its upcoming events. On March 11th, the day before the attack, in the early morning, he began adding photos to a Facebook photo album that he entitled Vengeance. And he started including images such as the late Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khomeini, as well as the late Hezbollah Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah. With there in the right, in Arabic, it says, "Burn their world, for we have a vendetta against them that we will never forget." Throughout that morning on the 11th, he continued to post photos of his deceased brothers, niece, and nephew, and exchanged some messages with his family. However, at approximately 2:22 p.m., the delivery of his 45.3-gallon collapsible water containers arrived, and from 2:45 onward, we see him begin planning and organizing his truck, and he goes to get gas 4 different times so that he can fill up his containers without alerting too much suspicion. By 10:50 p.m., he makes his final run to a gas station and purchases 2 torch lighters, which we believe he used to light his truck on fire. Throughout the same afternoon, while he's organizing his truck and going to gas stations, the assailant continued reviewing web pages for Temple Israel and its upcoming events. And by 6:30, he continued posting pro-Hezbollah propaganda, as well as videos of his brother, and watching a video about how Israel is the most violent country in the world.
Shit, they are. Them in America.
A video about how Israel is the most violent country in the world. Next slide. This is just an example of some of the posts that he was posting during the afternoon of the 11th. On the left is a statement issued by the Islamic resistance of Hezbollah about the beginning of a military operation on March 11th called El-As El-Makul, which is a term used in the Quran where it refers to the destruction of the enemy and turning the enemy into withered, dead leaves. In the bottom left of that photo on the left, you can see 2 logos. One is for the military media of the Islamic resistance, and the second logo is for Lebanese Hezbollah. On the right is a meme with the actual verse from the Quran in the Al-Fil chapter, where it describes destroying the enemy and turning them into dead and withered leaves. At approximately...
And that's what we were bringing out in the scriptures, how America and the Israelis going to be destroyed. And we also bring out the nation's military, all nations' military is going to be destroyed, and all nations going into captivity. So you see, they're gonna use what we say against us. They're gonna use the Bible against us. But it's actually for us, because we already know they can do it. And Yahweh Shema Shah said he got us. And Yahweh Shema Shah said he can destroy these damn Edomites and their power structure for lying, for being wicked, and for touching the apple of his eye. So, I mean, we won anyway. We just probably part of the elect. The nation of Israel won anyway. The real Israelites. Y'all know who we are.
9:40 p.m., before he went to his last round of gas, he did one final search for what time is lunch at Temple Israel, and later deleted that query as well. On the morning of the attack, early in the morning hours, he posted numerous photos to Facebook of his deceased family members, as well as the following comments. Can you go back one? Right there. In the early morning hours, he continued posting on random and various Facebook profiles that said, "We will seek retribution for their sacred blood." Simu, which was a phrase for his brother. "Heaven is fortunate to have you." "Israel is a cancerous, malignant growth." "Israel is pure evil." And the oppressors will soon know what kind of end they will meet.
Hey, I'm going to stop it right there, because this whole video, I end up playing this whole video. But you see, what she's bringing out is concerning what this guy supposedly have been looking at. We be saying, we be bringing out in the scriptures. And we elaborate on what it means. So, hey, you know what's coming, man. But I'm going to stop it right there. If you want to watch the rest of this video, I'll put it in the description box. So, hey, just get ready for it, man, because they're going to use it. Everything we said against us, again, that's the whole point of this transcript on YouTube and them saving everything, man. Remember, we already tagged. Let's close out with Revelation 12. I'm going to just get the last verse. Well, the 13th verse and then the last verse. Revelation 12 and 13. "And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth," hey, when Esau and his power structure, see that his end is he had his end, which is now. He, Esau, persecuted, and his beast system, persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. That's the nation of Israel. The real Israelites, us. So this is what we are. Verse 17. "And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God, Yahweh, and have the..."
Today I'm going to show you how easy it is.
"And have the testimony of Yahweh Shah." Okay? So they're coming out of all Israel, man. Alright? Hey, going into The second address 16, 68 on down. That's why they got ICE at these airports. They said they probably gonna keep them there, which I don't see why they would take them back or pull them back, because though they're now funding TSA, they're still short. So they didn't say anything about allowing the people to come back that quick. You know, so they're still short. It's still hectic. So hey, just get ready for it, man. Then April 1st, which is the Passover, which is also April Fool's Day, and how about Shema Shai? Got a trick for y'all ass. All right, from April 1st to the rest of this year, watch what how about Shema Shai do. I feel it in my spirit, man. All right, so hey, just get ready for more and more chaos, man. Cause this stuff coming. Stay prayed up in there. How about Shema Shai? We at the end, Shalom.
Real talk, I dare you to try